Hi there. If we haven't met before, I'm Phil, and I'm here to share with you what it's like living with kidney failure. Occasionally for me anyhow, maybe 3 or maybe 4 times a year, I need to go to hospital to visit a department I wouldn't normally visit at one of the clinics. I get referrals every now and then, and the referrals generally come from my renal team that is overseeing my care. In this case, I was referred to the urology clinic. Now this is a much shorter video than many of my others, and that's okay, but it was a beautiful morning, so I wanted to share some of the scenery that we passed with you, as well as tell you what was happening before and after the trip to the hospital. Okay, enjoy.
Good morning, it's just gone 7:30 on Saturday. A wonderful wife and I are off to the urology clinic at Palmerston North Hospital. Actually, I'm off to the urology clinic, she's driving. I was referred about 4 or 5 months ago because I had blood visible in my urine off and on over a few months. When your kidneys are failing, you'll often have blood in your urine that's visible to tests, but when it's visible enough to make it look like a Merlot, then something's wrong. So the symptoms stopped a little while after I was referred, but we're still going to go and check and see if there's anything wrong. I'd just like to say that the only reason we actually got in this amount of time is that the hospital staff are willing to work weekends to get through their wait list. So thanks to you guys, and this is not the first time this has happened either. This is the third referral where I've had a Saturday appointment in the last couple of years. So we really appreciate the work you guys put in. Right, well, I'm just going to sit back now and enjoy the scenery. It's a beautiful morning, and we'll catch up with you a bit later. Okay, so we're in the car on the way home within half an hour, which is pretty good for a hospital appointment. The fact we were the first appointment of the day may have had something to do with that. I'm feeling pretty exhausted after that, so I'm going to do my best to explain what this visit was about. So I went to the urology clinic to check for signs of cancer in my bladder. I did some urine tests last week that were negative, so that's a good sign. But they wanted to do a flexible cystoscopy, which is where they stick a camera up your penis to have a look at your bladder. I've had enough catheters to know that I really don't like the sensation. So I was kind of dreading this. However, on this occasion, they used a little bit of local anesthetic, and the camera is smaller than the catheter tube. So while it was definitely uncomfortable, it wasn't as traumatic as having a catheter. And as the nurse said, at least this one doesn't stay in. So no signs of cancer, which is really good news. My prostate's a bit bigger than they'd like it to be, although not unusual for my age. So I've got a bit of medication to help me pee. To be honest, I thought the trouble I was having was related to my kidneys, but it seems like it's possible it's related to my prostate. So we'll see how that goes. And we're off to brunch now. So we'll see you later.
Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it or found it interesting, I'd appreciate it if you could hit like. If you want to know more about what it's like living with end-stage renal failure, then go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.